Félicitations, premièrement, tout d'abord. But it's an incredible moment in time and remarkable that it took 72 years for IOM's member states to elect a woman director general. Now, I think the moment is important for a couple of reasons. Number one, we know that women are at the center of migration, whether it is women who are migrating themselves, whether it's women who will provide solutions to migration that is otherwise exploitative. And ensuring that women really are at the center of our work and ensuring that women are part of our leadership team are key priorities for me. But the reason this matters at this moment in time is we see tremendous pressures on vulnerable communities. And we know the first reaction for many is to move. So whether it's climate change, whether it's conflict, whether it's lack of economic opportunity, if people cannot find opportunities at home, they're likely to look elsewhere. So that's where IOM can come in, helping to build out more opportunities for people to address their situations at home, but also to provide life-saving support when they're on the move. So migration, when it's not well managed, can provide very real challenges for communities. We see that here in Djibouti, where the number of migrants coming from across the Horn of Africa here to Djibouti to head to the Gulf states has been overwhelming. And really, compared to the number of people in the population itself, has created real pressures. For me, the answer ultimately lies in creating more regular opportunities for people to migrate. To migrate is human nature, and more importantly, there will be job opportunities for migrants to get, whether it's here in Djibouti or whether it is in the Gulf states or whether it's in Europe or elsewhere in the world. So our job as the International Organization for Migration is to make sure we connect people with regular migration opportunities. That means migrants' rights are more likely to be protected. It means that we are ensuring that communities are not overwhelmed with large numbers of people on the move, but it also provides important development assistance for the communities where the migrants come from. So ultimately, using migration as a tool for development, as a strategic tool for responding to some of the pressures we're seeing within communities is absolutely critical. We need to recognize, first and foremost, that women and girls, unfortunately, are often targeted. They're often victims of existing discrimination in societies. They often have less access to economic opportunities. In the case of many women and girls who are going for jobs in the Gulf, for example, they're more likely to go into domestic work where they're less likely to be seen. And therefore, if they need help, they're less likely to have the opportunities to seek that help. So it's critical that as we build out solutions for our organization and as we work with government actors and other policymakers, we recognize the unique vulnerabilities of women and girls. We build in those protections, and we ultimately look for ways to empower women and girls in creating the solutions that will work best for them.